form he takes. Has his own body become one with the well?
You fused with the well by the power of Goliaths and intervened in the creation of the Scions? I see. So that's how you've created these bodies forged with others' lives. You two are truly maddened at the bottom of the well.
Human, now that you have killed my brother, your words are worth naught. You have. No wonder August was defeated.
Stop it, Aquil. Look what you're doing. Abandoning the dignity of the Goliath of Pyro? Turning these Scions, even yourself, into such mangled shapes, all for the sake of power. The way you cling to power, how is it different from the humans of the past?
We are too weak after all. The power of one Goliath is insufficient to be divided into two souls. We lack not only power, but also the heart. To wipe out the humans and restore peace to Engarden, we must become stronger. I have no other choice.
Our duty is to keep order in Engarden, to mete out justice to those who violate it. We can't just decide to destroy them for a future that has not come to pass. Your extremism is an effacement of our true responsibility.
Duty. Responsibility. Enough of this. Ever since our race was born, we've been bound to preserving order as the meaning of our existence, for which we are willing to devote our lives. Only when humans disappear, only when those who harm Engarden all vanish, can we fully maintain order in this place, and put an end to the meaningless losses we have suffered through as well. And this is our duty.
The way you're acting, reckless and unconscionable, makes you no better than the humans you despise. This is not what God wants.
Well, what makes you think that you know what Luca wants? Is your heart telling you this? Or is it just because you are stronger than me when it comes to the heart?
We all err. If you believe massacre is the answer to all problems, eventually every potential cause of trouble will be destroyed, and Engarden will become a land of desolation.
Is that the reason you've joined the humans against us? Though you've said all about these matters, I can no longer guess. If we could possess the heart in the first place, would things be different now?
The voices of the Goliaths have vanished. It's all over.
Ifri.
Renee, you must have a lot of questions for me. Let's start with who I am. I am Ignis, the Goliath of Pyro.
Ignis? But didn't Ignis die in the grand battle? We've even seen his giant prism bone.
That's merely the body I once possessed. I was ambushed by humans while rescuing the scions of Anemo from a human siege. I had already expended too much of my power, creating the burning colossus to guard the entrance to our field, and tearing the land asunder to hold back the humans.
I'm sorry.
Humans poked and prodded my soul in the holy ground subterranean laboratory until the razing destroyed that place. My soul escaped and met arrows, while you were wounded and made unconscious by the calamity. Well, now you know the rest of the story. I used the last of my power to link my soul with yours, borrowing your power to create Talos to protect us from the aftershock. We both survived, and our souls were linked together in a new form, with my God-granted heart now sealed in the depths of my soul.
So that's why afterwards I had slept for days before waking. And some of my memories faded because of the shock. I wonder, can all the Goliaths use God's primeval spell? I've never seen you use it before.
After my heart was sealed, I lost the ability to cast primeval spells on my own, except when aided by primeval glyphs.
Along the way, you've been keen to collect various glyphs. Do you want to use any spell with them?
I had hoped that during the journey, I would gather enough primeval glyphs to undo the link of our souls and restore my power as the Goliath of Pyro. But I just don't know when it will be. A quake? Curses!
It seems to have come from deep under the ground.
It's the Molten sanctum, where all Goliaths are born. This rumble means a new egg has come into being.
Egg?
The egg of Goliath. Another Goliath of Pyro is about to be born. We need to get to the Molten sanctum.
This is an egg of the Goliaths?
There are two souls in the egg. Could it be Agus and Aquil? They will no doubt be stronger once their souls are merged. But the egg appears to need some time to hatch.
It's hard enough to deal with them individually. If they haven't changed their minds after being reborn.
If we can find the necessary primeval glyphs, we will be able to undo the soul link between us and restore my position as the Goliath of Pyro. That position will assuredly allow me to keep them in line.
The egg, it's actually beating like a heart.
Renee, have you made up your mind?
Let's go find other primeval glyphs.
do you want to go?
Excuse me, I wish to see what is on op-
What?
You have to be careful, Renee.
Please leave with us, madam.
Yeah, it's so boring here at the Simple Fishes place. Why don't you join us to find... who? Owl?
Alas, I cannot go. Although I've been rebuilt, it will take some time to fully recover from my injuries the forbidden spell inflicted. You've grown up, Renee. You are capable. But please, always be safe.
This is...
The key to my private abode. It is on an island in Teardrop. All my past research is there, and it may be of some help. I also have an Ode member in the dungeon, but his soul is damaged. I've tried casting healing spells on him, but its effect has been close to naught. Better to keep your distance. You have to be careful.
Did you say, madam, that Karen asked you to train us?
Karen was once a colleague of mine, and a researcher highly valued by Jesus. Her work was instrumental to the human war effort, but I haven't seen her since the raising. She was so wrapped up in her research that she entrusted me with the task of training the Ode members. You have to be careful, Renee.
Arrows, the Ode member we met has a mask shard with him. It's just like the one with Reed.
The Nuo masks were forged in holy grounds. They are valuable tools that can protect against attacks that target the soul. With Nuo, the wearer can remain sane and conscious, even in the Sea of Souls. The samples of Nuo were these masks gifted to Ode members. Renee's mask is the first.
So, Ree is actually quite important?
The gift bestowed upon Renee by God was to be rebuilt from the nearby confluence of streams without needing to return to the Sea of Souls. With the mask, while being rebuilt, she can maintain her essence in the stream. It's a gift without equal. Take care of this mask. It is said there is a way to turn it into a true Nuo mask. That would be of great help. You have to be careful, Renee.
Did you say...
Karen...
the camp of the Goliath scions?
Wow, looks like we stumbled right into the lion's den.
Humans are all feral. Don't talk to me.
Wow, it's you! It's been a long time, Big Cat.
That aura.
What? You don't remember Ifri? Big Cat, what are you guys doing here?
Master Ifri, you know, God once graced our kind with rich knowledge and the power to build and repair all manner of God's sacred relics. However, such power was coveted by the greedy humans. They tricked our princess into traveling to their holy grounds and trapped her there, extracting God's knowledge from her.
Ifri knows. That's also one of the reasons why the Goliaths waged war against the humans. But you haven't found her after all this time? Could it be?
All Goliaths were born in the Molten sanctum. After the princess went missing, however, no new Goliaths of Geo have been born, so she must still be alive.
Any clues to guide Ifri?
We searched everywhere, but learned nothing new. That's why we returned to the humans' holy grounds again. After all, that's where the princess went missing after the raising. Master Ifri, if you happen to visit the Gate of Geo, could you do me the favor of handing over this letter to a meowling named Roke?
Kitten paw codes again? You kittens are always so cautious. Well, I'll be on my way now. I'll look out for the princess for you.
Thank you.
Ifri, you seem to know that big meowling pretty well.
Of course! Ifri is quite popular.
You were talking about a princess captured by humans.
It's the Goliath of Geo. These kittens prefer to use that name. You don't need to feel responsible, Ri. Only some vile humans are guilty of this deed.
White-haired human adventurer. We meet again.
You again? God, are you still unconvinced even after having all those feathers plucked?
No. I'm sorry. It was me. Nightmare shook me.
Huh? You expect us to believe your reason for attacking us is that you had a nightmare?
Yes. I thought I was a part of Atmos's nightmare. I also heard her voice. She told me that her nightmare originates from the human invasion of the Sky Palace.
As far as I know, many years have passed since the humans invaded the Sky Palace.
Atmos's nightmare? What else did she say?
She said that humans are once again coveting the power of the Sky Palace. She is trapped in her dream, and I am the only one that can protect and save her.
at the last of her power. She has created a magic circle to protect this place, and I must maintain it.
What connects this to your attacks on people everywhere?
Atmos has asked me to capture evil humans and use their souls to refuel the magic circle. She also said that if enough humans are captured, it will free her from her nightmare.
Stupid bird! How can you believe such gobbledygook?
Yes, it was all a lie. I've been deceived. I was following some clues about the nightmare, but the trail went cold here.
Don't let your nightmares pull the wool over your eyes again. Next time, Ifri won't show mercy.
I'm sorry.
Well, the nightmares led you to the bottom of the well. But since you seem sincere, we'll accept your apology.
The white-haired human adventurer.
You again?
No.
Huh?
Yes. I thought I was a part of... She told...
As far
Atmos's nightmare.
She said the last...
What can...
Atmos, she also...
Stupid.
Yes. I was following...
Don't let your...
I'm sorry.
Well... winds deep.
I'd never expect we'd be led to the Gods Hall from the Hall of the Institute of Consciousness.
The Gods Hall? Wow. Still can't believe you guys gave this place a name like that.
It said that this was where God created a garden.
What they said was all true. This was indeed the place where Luca created life for the first time, as well as where she flooded the whole of Endgarden with a great and terrible flood. facilities here are more elegant than what we spied up there. It seems like humans were copycats, mimicking a lot from those kittens.
These facilities. And garden raised, what are they studying?
Nothing good to be sure.
Ivry, do you hear any sound? I feel like this tablet here is talking to me?
Not bad, Ree. Very few can sense the message the tablet carries. It seems like some of Luca's inspirations for Endgarden originated from the mysterious messages on the tablet as well.
The giant statue over there seems like some kind of altar, but we can't reach it from here.
The center of the cradle should be there.
on this side looks much more ancient.
It was born of toil from humans long gone, dug right out of the cave wall. Look how shabby the bridges over here are. I can sense the aura of primeval life. The first cradle must be down here.
I shall guide your way once you take the oath. Sometime in the future, you will have fixed the world.
Warm to the touch. Amazing.
These are no ordinary stone balls. Ree, do you know the tale of the sun?
Tale of the sun?
The sun is actually a golden crow born in the towering solar birthplace. It flies into the sky and sheds its light on Engarden, bringing life with it. Each day it will land in the misty waters and return to the stream, waiting for morning for its next flight.
Then, inside the stone balls?
Yeah, the quenched sun.
My king? Please forgive me for my failures.
Who's your king? You must be fading. Wake up, stupid bird. Look at me.
A human, and...
Are you the sun from the tale?
Yes, I am the Golden Crow. You've been calling me the sun.
So the legend is true? You bring the power of life to Engarden?
The power of life comes from the Sea of Souls. I just carry it up to the sky, so that it can fall as dews. The cycle allows more life to flourish.
The dews are born from you?
I'm a mere porter. It is Atmos that makes the dews.
Porter of soul power?
We Golden Crows are each given a stone ball at birth. 'Tis a vessel cast with the power of Pyro. It can contain great energy, the power of life, or as we say, the power of soul. When it is filled to bursting with power at the solar birthplace, it gives off a dazzling golden glow and a scorching aura. That's what you call the light of the sun. I'll take the stone ball into the sky, let it travel through the clouds and spread the power it holds. And Atmos will ask her scions in the clouds to turn the power into dews. The dews then fall to the ground, nurturing all lives.
So the sun we see when we look up in the sky is actually you and the ball. And this complex process
is the manner by which God deigned to nourish all beings. We are merely the executors of this process. After releasing all the powers inside the vessel, we will then land here at the lunar graveyard. Here we shall fall asleep, entering the soul stream and returning to the solar birthplace, waiting for the stone ball to be refilled with power. Then, if God wills it, we take to the sky once more.
So you have been doing this for all time?
No, I haven't. I'm no more than one of God's creatures. To fulfill the duty bestowed upon us by God, we spend our entire lives on this task. Once our life is spent, we die.
How long have you been flying?
For 365 days. Today is my last.
Last? Then...
I would have waited for my end in this stone ball. It is the only thing that reminds me of home.
Does it mean we've just...
Fool bird, do you desire to return to the solar birthplace?
Aye. It is my home and holds a special place in my heart. to return to one's origin. It is all we golden crows wish for when we expire.
Have you tried flying back?
Yes, I've tried, but in vain. I'm too weak to fly now. I've lost all my power. Only if I'm refilled with the power of Pyro.
You know what, Full Bird? I happen to be the best at pyro magic. Behold!
How is this possible? My powers have been restored. You have my thanks,
Ifri! Remember, it's the greatest Ifri!
Thank you. I feel I possess the strength to fly back to the solar birthplace again.
Can you bring us together? We want to see the solar birthplace as well!
I don't think that's appropriate, Ifri.
You want to join me? If you wish. In return for your favor, I can take you with me to the solar birthplace.
The solar birthplace is the continent's highest peak and the place where the sun is born. We're undoubtedly going to witness it.
Ready to set off? Tell me when you've prepared.
Wait a moment. We still have other things to be done.
Ready to set off?
We're ready now. So this is the solar birthplace?
The place of legend, where the sun is born. Isn't it magnificent?
Seems like you've been wanting to visit for a while.
Well, it is a legend after all. Anyone would be curious.
Thank you. In my penultimate moment, I have returned.
Thank you for bringing us here.
I can only take you so far. I've already broken a sacred vow. I cannot restore you again.
It's good to be home. It's good. It's good.
Why are you shaking?
I can't help myself. Is it the power of the Shenlong glyphs?
Where do you want to go? Take our load off. We're disembarking.